Rolling. Tonight on The Sound, we bring you local metal gods Descent of Man to talk Metalfest III. Metalfest III is back at No Name Bar again this weekend, and it's bigger, better, and heavier than ever. The guys in Descent of Man join us to bestow 3 new tunes upon us, and we'll get to hear bone-crushing riffs from all the great metal bands playing Metalfest III this weekend. So hang tight, I'm going to go get my jean jacket and Slayer shirt as we get ready to headbang to some local metal with Descent of Man and Metalfest III tonight on The Sound.
Boy
That was Putrescent Ascension by Descent of Man. And you guys are in luck today. We have a very special episode of The Sound. I have Descent of Man, most of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4/5 of the band here in the studio with us tonight. How you guys doing?
Awesome.
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah,
Doing good.
Cool. It's been a while since I've had you guys in here, so good to see you guys with some new tunes out. And we have something else to talk about tonight is Metalfest coming up this weekend. So yeah, there's Metalfest this weekend. How excited are you guys for this?
Super stoked, man.
Yeah.
We're working on this like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
How long does it get to put this together? This is your third one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How long did it take?
Yeah. How long does it take to put this together? Get everybody. Is it like? I know musicians can be hard to like wrangle sometimes.
Well, so I mean that also depends, right? Because sometimes there's red tape, and you have to go through their agents and their managers and stuff. So
Okay.
it can take a long time, but for this, it was actually pretty smooth sailing.
Pretty smooth.
Luckily.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys played with a lot of these bands before, or
Some of them, yeah.
some of them?
Almost all of them, except Pot that we haven't played with yet.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys know each other kind of, or of each other
Shared
at
the
least.
stage, hung out.
Yeah. Well, we got you guys have not just the Putrescent Ascension. I'm so damn proud of myself. I've said that correctly 3 times in a row, I think. Yeah, totally. But not only that tune, you guys have 3 new tunes out. Yep. So we'll get to all 3 of those. And then we're going to try to squeeze in songs by the other bands as well. There's, 5 bands total, including you guys?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
Sweet. So we're going to see if we can get through all of this hour. So let's get right back into some tunes, and then we'll come back and talk some more. This next tune, we're going to go with Moloch with Cleansed by Fire. Am I saying that name right, too?
Yeah.
Moloch?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So this next tune is Cleansed by Fire by Moloch. Stick around. We're going to talk to Descent of Man some more. And remember, Metalfest is coming up in No Name Bar this weekend. So check that out. But here is Cleansed by Fire right here on The Sound on 89.5 KQAL.
Serve en el día
That was Cleansed by Fire by Moloch, and they are playing Metalfest this weekend, Metalfest III at No Name Bar here in Winona. And I have Descent of Man in the studio with me tonight. So big metal night tonight, super fun stuff. So guys, what else have you been up to? You know, I know you got 3 new tunes out. It's been literally, I think it's been like 3 years since I've had you here, or 2 or 3 years. So yeah, what's going on?
We've had some changes. You know, COVID kind of knocked things back. We've gone through some member changes over the last few years. Our new vocalist, Josh, is here. He's actually from Winona.
Say hi, Josh.
Hi.
I totally thought you were going to say hi, Josh.
I was hoping so.
Right?
That is Josh. He was from a well-known band called Fail to Decay from around the area for a while. We recruited him here, and we started putting out new music again. And then our guitar player, Patrick, had a baby. So now he has a son.
Yeah.
How old, Pat?
It's 8.5 months.
So
Gonna be 9 months
We're
on Saturday.
just starting shows up again after our mini hiatus there.
Right on. So you guys got Metal Fest this Saturday. What else you got lined up? Anything else? Like if people can't make it, are they going to be able to see you somewhere nearby? Or
There's stuff in the plans that we're not going to talk about.
Okay,
Cool. There'll be surprises.
There's some other Winona dates over the next 6 months.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
We also added Dane, a new lead guitar
Dane is a
player.
new addition from 3 years ago. Yeah.
Cool.
He's in the cities, so he can come down and join us for this.
Right. Well, fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. Like I said, we got a lot of tunes to get through. Let's get back to another tune here. And just so everyone knows, I'm talking to Descent of Man tonight. And Metalfest III is at No Name Bar this weekend here in Winona. And we're playing some bands that are going to be at the fest for you. This next one is Everyone's a Target by Bleed Chain. And you're listening to it on The Sound right here on 89.5 KQAL. because Everyone's a Target by Bleed Chain. And Bleed Chain is playing Metalfest III this Saturday at No Name Bar. So get down there for that. But to feed your metal urges right now, we have Descent of Man in the studio with us tonight. So guys, you were saying that you're gonna have you're gearing up for more shows. You know, you've kind of had a hiatus, done some recording, gearing up for more shows. How far out are you going? Are you gonna be like hitting the road? Like, are you gonna be gone for months, or are you going like a couple dates here and there, or what?
This year is going to be more weekend warrior stuff, kind of.
Yeah. Right.
Just due to limited vacation time between everyone.
Right.
So just trying to hit opportune shows. Next year, we're looking to do possibly a small run. We are working with a booking agency now to help set that up. But for this year, just small steps, getting back in the groove of things.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get to some more tunes, and then we'll get back to talking to Descent of Man a little bit. I think we should play another one of your guys' tunes.
Dealer's choice.
Sweet. So I'm thinking Rebirth, huh? Rebirth Through Atrocity. Cool.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. All right. We're talking to Descent of Man tonight, talking about they've got some new tunes out, and Metalfest is this weekend at No Name Bar. So check that out. But until then, here is Rebirth Through Atrocity by Descent of Man, and you're listening to it on The Sound right here on 89.5 KTAL. that was Rebirth Through Atrocity by Descent of Man, and I have Descent of Man in the studio with us tonight, and it's Metalfest 3 this weekend at No Name Bar, so lots of cool stuff going on. This is a ticketed show, right?
Yep.
And you can get in at the door still.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so how much? What are we talking here?
So pre-sale right now is $20.
All right,
and
cool.
at the door it's $25.
Sweet. Yeah. So I'm guessing you can. There's a link through No Name's like
the
social
event
medias and
page
stuff.
on socials, yep.
Yeah, cool. So look up No Name Bar and look at their Facebook or whatever social media you use and find a link there to get tickets. Otherwise, like Tanner said, you can get them at the door for $25.
Start?
Yeah, when does the show start?
So the show actually kicks off at 9.
9 o'clock.
So doors will be at 8.
All right, sweet. So what is it like? Because you guys now all 4 of you are from here, right? Or live here.
Yep.
Right. So and all of the other bands they're all from out of town, or?
Yep.
Okay. What is the Winona metal scene like? Because really, I'm only aware of you guys, and I think I've seen a couple high school things pop up here and there, but they dissipate, or I don't.
Band-wise?
Yeah, like
the actual
band-wise,
scene
like
for it?
metal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, metal bands.
Well, there was Harbinger for a while,
Okay.
which actually Pat was a part of that project
Okay.
years ago. Some of my buddies in town are actually forming some weird, like, proggy metal type
Yeah?
of stuff right now.
Cool.
Yeah, that's Hush Hush as well.
Okay, right on.
So I don't think they've said anything yet.
Harbinger hasn't gigged in quite a while.
Well, Harbinger, yeah. They haven't done much.
Yeah. But no, I wish there were more people getting together and playing extreme music.
Right.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It'd
At
be
least there's a
fun
big
to-
fan base.
Yeah. I think there's still a very strong fan base. Well, that's the thing too. Metal, I think, metal fans are kind of diehards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
If you're in it, you're in it. You love it. Do you think it's just a lack of interest from the younger generation, or what?
It's definitely died down, I would say more. It's you have to go to larger, dense city populations to find people into the music genre, I would say, because a chunk of the bands, 2 are from the Twin Cities, 2 are from different parts of Iowa. We all know to network with each other. Even though we're from Winona, we're probably, most people ask us, we're kind of in the Twin Cities metal scene, essentially.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
We used to joke, for successful musicians in a band, you got to have the interest, got to have the time, you got to have the talent. And usually you're stuck just picking 2 of those.
Yeah, small
You
towns,
never get
it's a
something
little
that goes the
different.
distance, yeah.
Right.
That's
right.
why, yeah, like to Mike's point, bigger city, more people that
Yeah,
have all
a
3 of
bigger
those
pool.
things that can actually
Yeah.
apply themselves to a band and
Right.
get out of the basement or garage or the rehearsal space and onto the
Yeah.
stage. And
Yeah, because a lot of time, the number of bands that don't get out of the rehearsal space are probably a lot greater than the ones that do. It's a lot harder than people think, or there's a lot more work that goes into it. I think some people might look at being in a band as like, oh, well, all they do is get up and play. Well, yeah,
They
but
have to,
they rehearsed forever and wrote this stuff, and
Yeah, and it takes a lot to actually get out of the bedroom from playing, right? So
yeah.
for even a booking agent or a promoter to take you seriously, it's one, you're not just going to have word of mouth, you're going to have something physical to give them to listen to.
Right.
And if you give them something that sounds, not that great, they might not take you serious. So there's this weird little step that you have to get over, and sometimes unfortunately that's a monetary thing.
Or it
Right.
takes years of consistency
Yeah.
and connections,
Right.
essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's the funny thing, the music industry, it's almost like something where you have to kind of do it on your own first and prove you can do it before you'll get any support from any kind of,
for sure.
anybody else, label or management or whatever, really. So it's, man, that blows.
All these
But,
internationally touring
gotta shoot
bands,
for
though,
it.
started
Right,
in the same type
I want
of...
it.
They all started as a local band. They honed their craft. They got noticed by the right
Yep.
people. They played out, and that paved the way to bigger, better things, which is great.
Right.
It's just not... It's not easy,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and there's a fine line because we all have real jobs we have to keep.
Yeah.
So we can't go off on touring and stuff. So.
Right, exactly. Well, I want to talk some more about that, reach and things like that, and how things get released these days. But let's play another tune for folks. I gotta watch myself because I'll just get into conversation and we won't be able to fit all these tunes in. So let's see. I think the last tune we played was Bleaching. No, we played Rebirth by you guys. Let's see. Let's go for Hardship. We haven't played them yet. This is another band. So tonight I'm talking to Descent of Man. They've got 3 new tunes out. We're going to play those for you. We've played 2 already. And then we've got some other bands that are playing at Metalfest this weekend. Metalfest III at No Name Bar. You can get tickets by finding the link on the socials for No Name Bar. And the next tune we're going to play, this is Consequence by Hardship. And you're listening to it on Sound right here on 89.5 KQAL. That was Consequence by Hardship, and they are playing Metalfest 3 this weekend at No Name Bar. That's this Saturday. Get tickets by going to the social media for No Name Bar. And in the studio tonight, I have Descent of Man. They are also playing the festival, and they've got some new tunes out for us to hear. So it sounds like you guys have a guest guitar player this weekend?
Yeah, so our regular guitarist Dane wasn't able to. He had a conflict after we'd booked the show, and it just wasn't going to work. But luckily, our original lead guitarist Mike Stark was available for it and has agreed to learn our contemporary set and shred with us on Saturday. So we're really excited.
Oh, cool!
It's amazing how quick he's such a talent. How fast he's learned all the new tunes.
Really fast.
Yeah, he's learned them all. He's got some fun shred lines and lead lines and stuff for it, so it should be awesome.
How long has it been since you guys have played with him?
I think he left the band like 2017, so
so a few years. Yeah. Oh, that'll be fun. That's cool. Very cool. When you guys you got these 3 new tunes out, we played I'm gonna do this again, man. Putrescent Ascension, Right?
it.
Did I get it right again?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. And we played Rebirth through Atrocity, and then you got another one that we're going to play as well. When you guys go in the studio, like, is it like one of you that has a tune down and you're like, all right, guys, this is how it goes? Or do you kind of write it together?
For writing or
Yeah,
tracking?
for writing. Yeah,
For writing, our process is usually to have most of the riffs pretty much completely written and arranged.
Yeah.
And then Mike starts laying down drums to it, and then Tanner will need both of those to write his parts. And I think that once it's all pretty well come, unless Josh wants to, he usually waits for all those parts to be done. So now he understands the flow of the music.
Right. Okay.
Knows where to align his vocal patterns. and
Cool.
stuff.
So
Or Mike, I'm sorry.
Pat usually writes the song, gets a bunch of stuff ready to go on it. I will start writing drums to it. If stuff carries on or we need to change stuff, I just run it by Pat first. We basically do a really rough first track of everything and just kind of send it back and forth to each other. Once we feel confident in it, everyone, Tanner adds his part, lead guitarist adds his parts, and then Josh adds vocals later. So it's kind of a step-by-step process. Some songs will sit half-written for 3 months or 6 months, so we're not a very fast-writing band.
We used to be back in the day, but now it's...
Yeah, we're a little fussier with the stuff we put out. We wrote probably 10 songs in the past that we never tracked, and we just took the best parts of them and put them into new things. So it's just kind of, we'd rather sit and wait and be patient because, we don't have label obligations to rush things.
Right, right. So there's no reason to rush then. So you guys, all four of you live in town here. Do you, I heard you say sending them back and forth. Like, will you send record a track at home, send it?
We will
via computer or
send
something,
to Dane, our lead guitarist up in the cities, so we just send them through a Dropbox or something, right? Or Google Drive, and so he can hear it, and he's got all kinds of DAWs, software needed to record his parts and things like that. Michael program drums, so he'll send that so we can kind of pull it together. That's been a different way of utilizing those tools to write that we never used to.
Do you guys get together just in person, though, here in town, just to kind of work things out? And
we practice together almost once a week, depending, to rehearse stuff. But a lot of it is we like to use that time, like an hour or two once a week, to really practice and run through stuff, not waste our time. So it comes to, that's why Pat writes the stuff, I program my drums ahead of time, then we start memorizing and practicing on our own. And then once we start feeling comfortable, we'll all start practicing the songs together, just so we're not sitting there, wasting a half an hour writing 2 seconds of a song.
The riff polishing and things, I think that's all done individually. So we come to rehearsal to see how it all fits together as a unit. This isn't where we're writing riffs and Mike's writing drums on the spot or things like that.
We used to do it that way back in the day, but it took a lot longer, and I feel like we get better stuff this way. Better material.
And we're still collaborating, but it's also making more efficient use of our time now.
Exactly.
We're all busy. We all have day jobs. Yeah. We all have stuff going on. We don't have the 2-3 hours a week just to all get together and brainstorm. So we found a different approach, and I think, like I said, it's producing some more interesting stuff when you can really dial in a riff and then be excited about it, show the other guys.
Well, let's play another Descent of Man tune for folks. I've got Descent of the Man in the studio with us tonight. Metalfest III is this weekend at No Name Bar. Get your tickets by going to their social media, finding the link there. Otherwise, you can get them at the door. They're $20 in advance, $25 at the door. You guys said the show kicks off at 9? 9-ish, 8-ish?
Music starts at 9?
Music's
9, yep.
9, okay. Cool. So this next tune is Dismal
Finality.
Thank you, yeah.
It's also the one we've got our music video for.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you have a video out for it. Is it out now? Or? Okay, cool.
Fine, yeah.
Well, as Mike said, this is Dismal Finality. Oh, maybe I should have you announce the song.
Josh wrote them.
Josh looks like he wants to announce.
Josh, I think you should announce this one.
This next song is Dismal Finality by Descent of Man.
Thank you, Josh. That was dismal finality. Damn it, Josh! Can you take us out of this?
Yeah. This one was a dismal finality by Descent of Man.
Awesome, thank you. So, do you ever play the band for your students? What age do you teach?
I teach preschool through kindergarten. It's a mixed age classroom.
Okay, cool. Do you ever play your music for them?
No.
No? Oh, why not?
Come on, dude.
I think when we talk about lyrics, although they can't understand it, I do. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Content-wise.
What about just riffs? Play them like the instrumental parts.
Sure. I play ukulele in the classroom. That's about as metal as it gets. So.
That's cool. I was gonna say, man. I mean, I know some preschool kids, and they look like they're They look like they're in a mosh pit sometimes. Yeah. They just kind of wobble around, bumping into each other. I mean, I think it might fit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Body space awareness isn't there, and neither is in the mosh pit.
Exactly. Totally. So, Josh, when we were talking about lyrics and stuff, where do you get your inspiration from, and what are they about? You said you like to write stories.
Yeah. So when we talk about let's just take Putrescent Ascension for example. That's all about aliens invading planet Earth. Nice. It sounds a little cliche, but it's fun because you can take it and spin it your own way. I like to try to be as descriptive as possible to paint the listener a picture to some degree.
Right.
And then when I think about, other tracks that we've written so far, often it ends up being a story, and that's just kind of how I've enjoyed writing lately. And it doesn't leave the listener to a very vague, open interpretation. It's honing it in more. But I don't know. That's the kind of music that I guess I listen to. So I just take from inspiration from bands that I listen to or lyricists.
Well, I like the alien aspect. You said that's Putrescent Ascension, right?
Yep. And,
do we survive it, or is it? Do we have to wait? Well, we've already heard the song.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. Okay, well, that's what most people.
They're
say.
Asexual beings that can reproduce themselves, so we're kind of screwed.
Oh, yeah. We can't beat that.
Think about what Tremors, the movie Tremors. That's kind of an idea of what they'd probably look like, at least in my mind.
Right.
Except for they have legs, don't they?
So they're rock and we're scissors, basically.
Bodies. Yeah, right? we're not doing so hot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn. That's depressing, dude.
Well, wait until you get to dismal finality. Yeah,
sweet. Well, that's the one you have the video for, right?
Yes, that's the one we have the video for.
So what does that one entail lyrically?
That one's all about being taken hostage by some demon creatures and trying to get free. And
you have to fight your way out.
Yeah, fighting your way out. And at the end, I leave it to the listener. It's open-ended at the end.
Who wins?
Who wins?
Full disclosure, we actually tried to record the storyline and put it in the video, but it looked like a really bad B-rated horror movie. So we just decided not to put it in the music video.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just live.
I was going to ask about that, if it's like a little mini movie.
We weren't that good at that aspect of it, so we just decided to cut that out.
That's the budget.
Yeah.
Is the where can we find the video? I'm assuming YouTube, anywhere else? Facebook?
YouTube,
Facebook. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we have another band we haven't played also, Apothic.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's get back into the tunes. Like I said, we haven't played Apothic yet, so let's get to them before we run out of time here. So this next one is A Test of Allegiance by Apothic, and they are playing Metalfest III this weekend at No Name Bar. And after this, we'll be back with more from Descent of Man right here on the Sound on 89.5 KQAL.
We should touch on the lyrics.
Okay. Did we?
We played
We
ours.
said that we said all three, which is fine. We'll go back. We can just talk about it now, and I can rearrange stuff. All right, I'll come back out of that, and then we'll talk about your 3 tunes, lyrics, and we're probably so whatever you guys want to talk about. Let's get it all in right now. So
Josh,
sound good?
this is you.
So, all right.
What about him?
So that was A Test of Allegiance by Apothic. They are playing Metalfest III this weekend in No Name Bar right here in Winona. And they'll be playing with Moloch, Bleed Chain, and Hardship, and like I said, Apothic, and Descent of Man. And we have Descent of Man in the studio here with us tonight. You guys have 3 new tunes out. We've played through those tunes, but... and I might cut this out and rearrange things. I'm just saying things so I have words to cut out and do things with. Sure. And now that I've derailed my train of thought, I'm going to have to fix it again. But we didn't really get into like the lyrics. We talked a little bit about how you guys write and come up with riffs and write together. And then Josh, then they basically after the song is there, and then you add the lyrics and the vocal to it. Like how does that work? What? Yeah. How do you do it, man?
So essentially, how I've always done it is I've always had ideas come to me. It's always the shower thoughts, right? You get this little idea, and I always make sure that I remember it, write it down, and then I'll often once I hear a song, try to take that theme and build off it.
Okay.
At least since I got older. When I was younger, it was all just question authority.
Right. So do you get ideas? So do you have like a bank of ideas in the back of your mind?
Yep. I do another project as well. It's more geared towards black metal.
Okay.
But lyrical content kind of flows the same. I often try to write it as a story.
Okay. Right.
And try to get as descriptive as possible.
Cool.
So yeah.
Cool. And then, so where do you guys record then?
Well, for pre-production,
I know you've got the pre-production down there. You're throwing things back and forth. Then you put the vocal on. Then where do you go from there? What happens?
A really long process. This last time we track with a guy in the Twin Cities. He does not own a studio, so we went to a studio of someone else we know called 1459 Studios, where we tracked the drums. The guy we tracked with, his name is Roman Pinter. So we always do drums first. We have the practice scratch guitar riffs. We practice and record with the click. And then that's what we do first. Once that's done, he just sets up. We do guitars next.
There we just all the strings are direct into the computers. So
it's just a dry signal.
Okay, yeah.
We don't need the ambiance of a studio, so that gets easier. So the strings will get tracked, and then I think...
Then I come in, yep.
So where did you guys... was that one at his...
In his apartment.
He was screaming in an apartment in blankets. It was pretty funny to watch.
Awesome.
And I'm not... I'm allergic to cats to some degree, and
they had cats.
Oh, wow.
So screaming for hours into the microphone.
We had to do 2 different days because your voice is starting to get rough from everything there. So we had to go back, and then we traveled more than we were recording, I think for that.
I like Roman because he's very meticulous and pushes. Like, I think you got a better one in.
It's like, that was a good take, but I think you got a better one in you.
Yeah, he does backhanded compliments like that.
Right. But that gets you going and gets you in it, right? You're like, damn it, I'm going to do it this time.
We had
the best, and he helps you get through. So he's been great to work with.
So he tracked us, and then we decided for this. He did our last EP. For this EP, we decided we wanted to step up again, so we sent it to a professional studio that Tanner was in contact with some guys with called Demigod, which is out of Portugal,
yep.
So, they got shipped overseas, and then we pay them to do mixing and mastering, and we were very happy with their work. So, we had double finances paying tracking and then mix master, but we felt like it was worth it.
Yeah, it's a spendy process, but definitely worth it. Yeah, Miguel did a great job.
So when you guys send it over there for them to mix, do they is it a constant back and forth, and they'll send you something and you approve it, or do they just go for it and then see?
So we give him all the stems are called, right?
Mm-hmm,
all the dry signals of guitars, bass, all that stuff. Then we have to give him a general direction of what we want our stuff to sound like. Right. So you give him band examples like, you want the drums to sound like this band, the strings from this band, yada da.
Like where they sit in the mix. And
if you want a drum heavy, the drums will sit higher than everything else. And then they'll send essentially like samples. Like, does this sound more like what you want? Then it's like, yeah, it's perfect. Or no, can we tweak this a little bit until you get like the product that you want?
Right. Oh, cool. So it's not like they're going through the whole mix, send it to you, and you're like, nope, and then they redo it. They just send you pieces to get the sound down, and then they pretty much know what you want at that point, right?
Yeah.
You know. Cool. That's a cool way to do it.
They nailed it really fast too.
Yeah, they didn't
really
have to
fast turnaround.
They didn't have to fix much.
Nice. Oh,
we
that's good.
sat on those for months because we had to get a music video recorded and out. So we actually had those done in summer.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't release it until after this year, wasn't it? We released it.
Yeah, February 7th is when the whole thing came out.
We just sat on them for a long time. We didn't have any shows anyway, so we decided to sit on it.
Right. It's amazing kind of what you can do these days, you know, with the computer and, you know, lack of tape and stuff like that. You know, it makes it a lot easier. Plus, it's just wide open. You know, like you guys sending your stuff over there. Where'd you say it was? Portugal?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that's amazing. You know, that is totally amazing. I mean, I know I've seen situations where sitting in the same room with someone and we can't agree on the sound, you know. So that's pretty darn cool. You can, you know, send it back and forth to Portugal. That's great, man. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. Is there anything else we should maybe make sure that people know out there? Or,
yeah, Saturday, Winona Metal Fest.
That's right.
Come on out. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Metalfest III.
5
all your
bands.
metal buddies.
Right.
To all your non-metal friends. I think a lot of people really enjoy just seeing that, even though they may not be into it. So keep an open mind.
Cool.
It's an experience, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, looking forward to it, guys. 5 bands. Music kicks off at 9, right?
Yep.
Do I get that right? Why I keep thinking 8 in my head. I don't know.
Doors are probably at
Doors are at 8. That's right. That's why.
I don't think
so.
Kick you out earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Get there early for sure, because it fills up, right? I mean, Metalfest. I was at the first one. I did not make the second one, but I remember it being. And that was pre-COVID, but I remember it being. It got a little hot and sweaty in there. You know, so.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. What's that?
Good weather.
Yeah.
Open.
Good drinks.
Yeah. Right.
Good bands.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, should be awesome.
Good job, Pat.
Nailed it, dude.
I lost my headset. All right. We've been in the studio with Descent of Man tonight. You can pretty much, I'm guessing I found your album on Spotify. I'm guessing we can pretty much find it anywhere you can stream stuff, right?
Google it, you'll find
cool.
it.
How about purchasing it? Where can we do that?
Bandcamp. There's not physical for this.
Sweet.
No hard copies yet, because those 3 songs will eventually be on our full length, which hoping comes out next year sometime.
Yeah.
But
Sweet. And then if people want to find out where you're playing and stuff like that, what's the best route for them to find out?
Facebook.
Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
That's where all the show announcements will be advertised.
Cool. Sounds good. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having us.
And looking forward to Metalfest. Get out there this Saturday. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. So, see you guys there.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks again to Descent of Man for joining us tonight on The Sound. To hear more from Descent of Man, find them on Bandcamp, your favorite streaming service, or Facebook. Don't forget to headbang your way out to Metalfest 3 this Saturday at No Name Bar. For more deep dives into local and regional albums, tune into The Sound every Wednesday night at 6, right here on 89.5 KQAL. You can also listen to past episodes of The Sound on your favorite streaming services. Find links at kqal.org. I'm Bill Stoneberg, and we've just heard from Descent of Man on The Sound. Thanks for listening to The Sound. The Sound is produced by KQAL-FM on the campus of Winona State University. Visit us online at kqal.org. Theme music for The Sound provided by Mike Terrell of Fires of Denmark.